Yo, yo.
So man, let everybody know who you are.
My name is Tony Gunna. He out of Texas artist. I live for artists. Shout out to Dr. Rob.
Okay. So you from East Dallas?
Yeah, I'm from the East.
You know what I'm saying? So kind of give me like your upbringing. You know what I'm saying? How the East treat you growing up?
How the East treat me growing up? I had respect in the hood cause my daddy and my mama, you know, like, and then I'm from the East, so really a lot of us related. So shit, I had respect in the hood. Shit,
Yeah.
Growing up.
So you how was growing up? You know what I'm saying? Like outside of like your personal, like how was like your household? How was it? Like how was it hard? Was it struggling? You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
not like a nigga. I just can't say like I get credit to my mama cause like we weren't poor or nothing like that. We was in the hood and shit. We from the hood, but shit, my mama bust her ass to get what I wanted type shit. But shit, shout out to my mama for that. But shit, my mama gay. My mama had a girlfriend and shit. Her girl. They been talking since I was like 6 months. Then my dad was doing this thing and shit, you know. He did for me and shit. But in that shit, I was good. I was straight. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I done been through my little phases like with the struggle, but shit, my mama, she bust her ass for me type shit.
Man, shout out.
Yeah.
So what got you into music? What inspired you to do this shit?
I've been rapping since I was like, 4th, 5th grade type shit. One of my auntie used to talk to this nigga named Philo from the East. Yeah, he used to rap and shit. He had the studio in the back of the house. I used to go in there. He used to let me come in there. Like shit, when the hood came in there to record, all the kids had to stay in the room and shit. They had to stay in the room, but sometimes he'd come get me like the only kid out the room and tell me to come to the studio. I used to rap and shit. But I took it serious when my kinfolk Lil Bobby died.
Yeah,
that's when I took that shit serious.
How long ago was that?
Lil Bobby died shit like, what was 2022? Probably like 7, 8 years ago.
Okay, did he do music too?
Yeah, he was a rapper.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a rapper. He was from the East. His name Gunna. That's where like the Tony Gunna shit come from.
Okay.
Shit, yeah.
Okay.
And the Gunna gang shit.
Okay. So you had matter of fact, since speaking on it, I just seen that you just lost someone else.
Oh yeah. My manager, my rap manager name Big Boy, but shit Big D. Some people call him Big D. Yeah.
So how is it to lose someone like that? I mean, that's your manager, and you know what I'm saying, and to be able to still like work, like you still coming to do an interview, you still pushing forward.
Yeah, cause shit, I know if he was alive and shit, or if he could talk to me, he'll tell the nigga like don't be on that sad shit, just keep working, keep grinding and shit. But like I met Big Boy shit. I had dropped my second tape that Off the Porch. And then shit, my mama had my CDs like going in the house giving it to people. But I been like seeing the nigga cut her, my uncle cut her in the shop.
Yeah.
And then shit, my mama gave him my mixtape. I guess he listened to the hoe. So the next time I came in the shop, he had called me outside and asked me that, he was like, shit, you gonna take this shit serious? I was like, hell yeah. Then like the next weekend, nigga had me on the road for like a whole year straight. Like the next week after that, he grabbed me shit, would take me to Houston almost every weekend, Lake Charles, Louisiana and shit. Then we just locked in type shit. Then like he would take a nigga all around the world and shit, showing me shit. Like at that time, I just had caught my cases too. So shit, when I was going through my hardest time of my life, that nigga had picked me up, made me feel important type shit.
Damn. So what would you say that he has taught you that you like learned from the most? I'm sure he taught you a lot of stuff, but what you think that was like the biggest thing that you took from him?
Shit, get through adversity. Cause shit, like I said, that nigga, he met me like when I was going through it type shit. And he just like showed me shit, you can't harp on shit, you just gotta live life type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you're an I-Live artist, man. How did you link up with I-Live?
Dr. Rose had reached out to me and shit. And he was fuck with me, he was showing interest and shit in me. And we just locked in, like we been knowing each other for like almost a year and a half, almost 2 years. But I've been his artist, like official artist for like 5 months now, almost half a year.
Okay. So was you around when he got shot?
I knew, like we was talking, but I wasn't his artist yet, but I knew of him and we was like, he'll check him like, what you doing about, like something like that. But as far as music wise, we wasn't talking about music, we was just like relationship wise.
Okay.
But yeah, I went around him when he got shot and none of that.
So man, moving in these streets, you see a lot of artists say that being a rapper is like the most dangerous job because we're so vulnerable. And how do you take that? Like, How do you move a certain way or?
Nah, I mean, like, I move the same, but I move smarter now, though. Cause, like, a nigga getting older now, I'm 25 and shit, but, like, when I was, like, 19, 18 and shit, nigga was beefing with niggas and shit, like. So, a nigga done got shot at, they got grazed on nigga by bullets and shit. Got, like, 3 or 4 cars shot up and shit. A nigga just, like, nigga, this my, like, this, I ain't saying, like, this my city, like, I own it, but I'm saying, like, this my city, so I'm, like, comfortable. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like a lot of niggas be dying because they feel like, shit, I've been here my whole life, so I can keep moving how I've been moving type shit. So, yeah. I feel like I'm important, but I ain't at the top, like, at the point where I can just be like, shit, I can't be in Dallas type shit. So I still move the same type shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So since you linked up with Olive, you know what I'm saying, how has it been?
That shit really helped me though. That shit really helped me, cause I was going through like a phase like shit. You know, like when you feel like shit, you think you working hard and shit, like you steady dropping, but it feel like shit ain't working. I really was like finna say like fuck that rap shit, just be worrying about my kids and thugging and shit. But when Rose came and grabbed me and shit, he just made a nigga fall back in love with that music shit. Like just seeing that nigga with his fans and how people fuck with him and he keep me in the studio. Like that nigga used to keep me in the studio like out of 7 days, like 4 days a week. Like nigga stay in the studio type shit. Like, you understand?
Shit, that's good though. That's the best way. It's like shit. The best basketball players are nigga that stay in the gym the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that nigga Rose though, like most people just probably look at that nigga like as like a doctor or something. But that nigga really, he'll talk to you, like he'll say some shit to you and just make you like be like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll tell you some shit, like he motivational bitch though. I fuck with Rose.
And he come from where we come from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he from the clip.
So I see you did a song with a feature with Bobby Billions and
that's my boy.
And Cree. Creative.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
See, I had dropped this song called Vent, and I think, I was just like, you know, like I was sending to all of, I feel like the big artists in the city type shit. I had sent to that nigga DM like, check me out. Like I told nigga like I ain't looking for no hand, I just want to be heard type shit.
Yeah.
He read the hoe, then shit. He double tapped the hoe like that hoe hard. He was like, I see you fucking Rose and them and looting them my people. He was like, shit, you ain't good hands. Like they square business.
Yeah.
So me like I was like, damn, he fuck with the people I'm under, so I'ma ask him like, shit, can he fuck with me on the song? So I hit the nigga, I was like, hey, do a verse for me type shit. Like before my album dropped that Phases. Then he was like, I bet. He did that, like, he ain't charged me none of that shit. He just jumped in the hoe and love and shit, man. That nigga been locked in type shit. But what's crazier, I was finna record. I had went up there with Cree to record that shit, but I know Cree got something to it, that rap shit. I had told that nigga, I like, shit, I don't got no chords to this hoe, yeah. You wanna do the chords to this hoe? He was like, hell yeah, I got something for that hoe. He just went in, he ain't write shit, just went in on the hoe, just did his thing on the hoe.
Nah, that's a hard ass record though. I fuck with that record. That nigga Cree dope.
Yeah, that nigga Cree hard. I fuck with Cree. And Bobby.
Yeah.
That nigga scrap in it.
So how important to you is it to release visuals?
Release visuals? I think that's important. Like, cause at first, a nigga that be wanna come to the studio and feel like that's working. That's working, don't get me wrong, that shit working, but people be wanna see that shit too though.
Yeah.
Like I feel like dropping visuals work type shit, it give you a boost. Cause like, I remember like when I first was getting like the record deals and shit, when I was finna sign and shit, a nigga was in them clubs heavy. Like niggas don't even go to the club like that and, hey, play my shit. Like, I feel like it ain't even like no DJs who really just own that shit either type shit.
Yeah.
Like I feel like some DJs, like you tell them do this shit, they'll probably just brush that shit out type shit.
Yeah.
But I fuck with Chubb though, DJ Chubb.
Yeah.
That's my nigga. He'll like I go in there, he'll play my shit. Hit that wheel too though.
Okay, so what's the ultimate goal, you know, in the music business?
Like for me?
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't gonna stunt. I just wanna get back to that table.
Yeah.
I just wanna get back to that table again. You know, I was finna sign with Alamo Records.
Yeah.
That's who Lil Durk and them under. I was finna sign to them. That nigga Boosie was fucking with me too. He ain't got it. Like Gotti had brought me out there like 2018 shit for Moneybag Yo birthday bash. I had went out there and shit. They were finna sign that shit. Yeah.
So Man, so going through all of that, you know, dealing with these major artists coming up out your city, like you already mentioned where off camera we was chopping it up.
Yeah.
And you mentioned how like you tight with Los and all these different artists.
Yeah.
So does that help like having a personal relationship with these guys? And does it help you in the music game? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like yeah, it do type shit because like I ain't gonna stunt. You know where I really feel like this shit like with Bobby, like he was fucking me and shit like replying back to a nigga DMs, but shit, we went to South by Southwest this year type shit. He with Los on them, like all them niggas together. And then he seen like Los on them fuck with me. He was like, you know, I feel like that make a nigga be like, Lil' bro might be stiff, so yeah, I'ma fuck with Lil' bro. Like, so I feel like, yeah, like that shit do help.
Yeah, so let's get into you dropped Phases.
Phases, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The tape before that was a Top Shotter.
Top Shotter, yeah.
So what's the difference? Like from Top Shotter to Phases, like what did you do different?
Top Shotter, it was like on some, you know, like for the young nigga crowd, like some turned up shit, like gang shit type shit. That's when I just feel like I always feel like I was versatile, but that was like more of a gang ass tape. But that Phases, like I said, like being on the roads helped me, cause he was like on some shit like, you can't keep dropping all that gangster shit. Like you going hard, but shit, some of this shit ain't marketable. You gotta come at them different ways type shit. So me just being in the studio roads and just seeing how he like he an artist with this shit, how he can just come in there, do different sounds. Like I started fuck with that auto-tune mode, shit like that. That's why the tape called Phases, because like each song gonna have like a different phase of me type shit. Like yeah, it's like a different, like every song is like a different me on that hoe.
Okay. And you dropped Vent, the video to Vent. What made you put that out first from the tape?
Vent really was a song that was just like, I recorded and that hoe was hard, and my partner was like, bitch, you need to shoot a visual to hoe. And I ain't dropped the visual in a long time before I dropped Vent. So shit, I just dropped that hoe to put something in the people's face type shit. But that hoe hard is one of my favorite songs I ever did.
Yeah, that shit dope. That's a dope track. And your latest video, Groove With You?
The Groove, yeah.
So what made you, just the whole style of that song, what made you go that vibe? What made you do that vibe, and what made you pick the 80s?
Was crazy, like, shit, my partner, he from my hood, his name Willie.
Yeah.
Your Uncle Willie's son, he be making beats and shit. That nigga, I was sitting in my T-John head one time, and that nigga, like, he just be promoting. Like, he don't be just, like, sending it to a nigga directly. He'll send it to a lot of people in the DMs, but you can go type and shit, like, retype and shit. So, boom, that nigga send me that hoe, and I would listen to the hoe. I was like, that hoe hard. Then I hit that nigga, I said, man, can't nobody get on that hoe, let me get on that hoe. Yeah. He was like, shit, bet. He sent me that hoe type shit. I had got on that hoe. I had recorded that hoe here upstairs. Okay. I recorded that hoe here. Then shit, I just went in on that hoe. And then like the vibes, like, you know, that song came out 79, so I was like 79, 80s type shit. That's why I did the video like that. Yeah. But yeah, that hoe hard though.
So do the 80s mean anything to you, period? Like,
shit.
Not really.
I'm a 90s baby, shit. My mama born in the 80s and shit, so shit. Shout out to the 80s baby, shit. My mama born in the 80s, so yeah.
You know how certain people just love certain eras of the.
Hey, but I ain't gonna stunt. I tell my T. Johns them, like, not all the time, but shit, like, I done told them like multiple times, like I wish I was born in y'all era. Like, it seemed like it was fun and they ain't really just had to worry about like niggas shooting and shit. Probably like a lot of fighting, but I feel like I grew up in a weird ass generation, for. Yeah. I see like my mom and them shit was like kind of peaceful and shit.
Yeah. Just a little less. Wasn't a lot of
social medias and all that. Like niggas just
cameras, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit you could do, you can get away with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of everybody, like now you got niggas got switches and Dracos and all this shit, and everybody want having that shit.
Yeah. It was like back in the day, this shit was just like, I ain't saying like they were friendly, but I feel like niggas died back then too, but shit, I feel like it was like more peaceful. Like, you know what I'm saying? A nigga fight back then before they shoot a nigga.
Yeah, everybody like now everybody want to be a street nigga.
Yeah.
Back then, only the street niggas was street niggas.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Sure. Like now everybody got the tats, everybody got guns, everybody got, you know what I'm saying?
They be friendly.
Yeah. So man, speaking of that, how do you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? You know, like as you see like how these you're going into an industry, you know what I'm saying? You got a group of partners, y'all all, you know what I'm saying, rep the same shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, we know where we come from that bro, these just the people we grew up with. You know what I'm saying? And this is our neighborhood. But to the laws, they throwing out RICO charges and treating us like we the mafia, and we got, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's real kingpins out here, and it's like, nigga, we just regular niggas. We ain't out here doing this. So how do you look at that? Like, you know, them being able to use lyrics, do that make you kind of like switch your music up, or?
Like, I ain't gonna stunt. What's crazy is I ain't never just paid attention like to that shit until like social media. Like when you see Say Cheese and shit, how they be trying to use that shit like against like Young Thug, Young Boy and them and shit. I'm like, damn, that shit real type shit. But I was on papers and shit too. Like, I was on papers and shit for 5 years. Well, I got put on papers for 5 years, but I did 3.5 'cause I paid them hoes out early and shit. But shit, like, my probation officers, they had like fake pages and shit, like be on that nigga shit. Yeah. Like your Instagram, you'll come in that hoe. Like, but I was on probation for Terry County, but Dallas supervised me. So shit, like, the Terry County just emailed the Dallas woman, like, show him this or what this mean, like, type shit like that. I even shot the video. I had deleted like a lot of videos off YouTube and shit, cause they were tripping like, what type of weapon this is, and cause you know a nigga be putting like prop use. They were like, if it's props, like tell them to bring the prop gun in. Like, if it's fake, he can bring it to us type shit. So a nigga would delete all that shit. But I don't know, bro. But that RICO shit, I think that shit real, bro. Like, when niggas get locked, I feel like the feds though shit, cause that shit like the feds shit RICO. I feel like if they come to you shit, they been plotting and shit, like they got some evidence on your ass shit. But I be with like all type of nigga, like I'm a blood, but shit, I fuck with Crips. Like most of my partners Crips. Like, I feel like I don't be on no, see, I ain't gonna stunt. Like I was saying about the 80s and shit like that. Back then, I feel like it was more like, if you a blood, we don't fuck with the Crips. Like, I feel like they standing on more business with that gang shit. Like, these days, like, shit, it be bloods with Crips, like, all that shit be mixed type shit. So,
And it's just, especially because we more so rep sets out here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, nigga can be a blood in the Crip, but if your crew get along, then your crew get along. It just don't really matter. It's like, shit, if your hood beefing, then your hood beefing. It can be two blood sets. So, before we go, bro, I wanna know, is there anything that you got coming out that we need to know about? Any new visuals? What you shooting next?
I'm finna shoot the next 2 visuals. I'm finna shoot Life for the Party. That's on Phases and Bottle Forever. I'm finna shoot them 2 visuals. Then shit, I'm finna start doing a lot of like features and shit.
Okay.
Start doing a lot of feature shit for cheap type shit. Cause like a lot of people, they be hitting me for features, but shit, it be so many, like, you know, on my Instagram, they be in my mystery Chris, so I don't be seeing all this shit sometimes type shit. So I'm finna do a lot of feature shit.
Slide through the message requests, man. Be money in that shit, man. Be money in that shit, real talk.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? So let the people know where they can find you.
Oh yeah, on Instagram you can find me _Tony Gunna, TonyGunna. Then Facebook, Gunna Corleone. Shout out to Larry Mobile Detailing. If you need your cars detailed, hit up my uncle on Facebook. His name Iris Larry. Slay with Shanna Shay on Instagram. That's my little sister. She do makeup. And if you need your nails done, Forever Toy. That's my baby mama. She do nails. My girl. So,
and I appreciate you stopping through.
I for sure appreciate you. Yeah.